Hello, and welcome to episode number 48 of the 1-5. I am your podcast hostess, Trisha Lewis, the self-designated tech goddess, and I will be coming to you weekly in this audio podcast format with great EdTech tools, tips, and tricks. In this week's episode, I will be talking about Draftback, which is an extension for Google Chrome. Draftback is one of those extensions that when I share it with someone, it usually collects a few oohs and ahs. People can't quite believe the magic that is Draftback. So what is it? Draftback is a little extension that just works in the background of Google Docs, and it lets you review the edits of a document like a movie. Once installed, you will see a Draftback button in the upper right of a Google Doc, and it will show how many revisions have been made on the document. At any time, and with any document, past, present, or future docs that you or others create, you can click the Draftback button and see a playback of a Google Doc. It shows the students typing along with the date and time, down to the second, of when the document was edited. Not only do you get the playback of a Google Doc, but there's an additional bonus of data when you click on the Document Graphs and Statistics link in the Document Playback window. There you will find the total time spent on a document, an activity timeline, and the writing sessions by each collaborator. Now that you've heard about this extension, why would you want to have it installed? Well, Draftback is a quick and easy way to detect plagiarism. If a student only spends 25 seconds on a document, yet has 8 pages of text, you know there's no way that it was typed or spoken into a Google Doc. It is also good for the collaboration piece. If students are supposed to work together on a document, in the statistics report, it shows how much time each person spent editing or typing the document. You can do a screencast of the playback of a document and share it with parents or administrators if you need to have evidence of student work or lack of it. 2 final things to know about Draftback. First, students do not need to have this extension installed for teachers to utilize it. Only the teachers need it if they want to use it as a plagiarism detector or to get additional data about the work done on a document. And second, this only works on Google Docs. It does not work on Sheets or slides. All in all, I think Draftback is a great extension that can give you insights on how a document was created and edited. Do you want to learn more about EdTech in your learning environment? Check out my website, trishalewis.com. There you can explore my resources, subscribe to my weekly email newsletter, and contact me. Don't want to miss any episodes in the future? Be sure to go to your favorite podcast app and search for the 1-5 podcast and subscribe. Feel free to review and rate and let me know what you think of this podcast. Keep in mind the information shared on this podcast may take additional clearances from your tech department to work properly in your district, school, or classroom. I have vetted all the information shared on this podcast and is available and or correct on the date the podcast is originally published. But remember that services, sites, or products can change or become unavailable without a lot of notice. Thanks for listening and join me next week for another episode of the 1-5.